Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Do you remember about 6 to 7 months ago, the Ukrainians reported that they will destroy the Kerch Bridge, the Crimean bridge, in the first half of 2024? And I said, okay, that would be by June, July. Well, we are in August. Nothing happened so far. Now, the Russians report that the Ukrainians, which I will always call NATO nowadays, why? 98%, I think, of the so-called Ukrainians' operations are directed, ordered, organized, and sometimes implemented by NATO troops. That's my personal assessment of that, or let's say opinion as a free person. So the Russians claim that the Ukrainians attacked Kerch Bridge last night with 12 ATACMS missiles, 12 American-provided long-range missiles. And the Ukrainians also report the same fact a little bit differently. The Ukrainians also report that they attacked with some little boats again, and they struck the Kerch Bridge and some ferry in the Kerch Bridge, but not ATACMS. No. There was not a Kerch Bridge attacked. It was just a ferry, Feodosia and Sevastopol in the Crimean Peninsula. So this video will deal with this new development, which is, I think the Ukrainians tried to destroy and failed the Kerch Bridge this time. I also suspect that in the future they will succeed damaging, destroying the Kerch Bridge. Not that I want, but they will be trying over and over again, and I don't think the Russians will be able to secure it entirely. So let's start with the first article coming from Sputnik. Here it is. This is from 2 hours ago, right there. That's the evidence. Updated 58 minutes ago. Russian air defenses destroy 12 ATACMS missiles trying to attack Crimean Bridge, Ministry of Defense report. Now, is it true? You know, there's usually, unless you tell a big lie, even a big lie, invented by the perpetual victims of our whatever, you know who those people are. Even in a big lie, it should be some truth in it. The same here. There's no smoke without a fire somewhere. So let's look at the details provided by the Russians first. On Friday, Russian air defenses thwarted a group strike of 12 US-made ATACMS tactical missiles on the Crimean Bridge. I will show you the map. All missiles were destroyed, the Russian Ministry of Defense reported. All right, so let's see where that occurred. So this is the map of Ukraine. This is where the hostilities occur. The Crimean Peninsula is down in the south in the Black Sea. So this is the Crimean Peninsula. This is the Kerch Strait, Sea of Azov, the Black Sea. This is where the mighty bridge is. I think it's a fantastic, infrastructure. You like it or not, it is. And these guys want to destroy it because they want to liberate the people. They want to be on the other side of the... But anyway, maybe they will send them over. So this is the Kerch Bridge right here. So they claim this was attacked with ATACMS. I'm, as they did before, from this side of the... from northwest. From here, I'm assuming they tried to attack. Let me just go like this. The Kerch Bridge. I think one day they will succeed going around and do something to it. But until then, the Russians are successful because it was not destroyed completely. And this is the goal of NATO. And NATO not that much as Ukraine. NATO, let's say, not as a principal happy guy if it gets destroyed. It's just a confidence and propaganda move if that gets destroyed. I don't think that bridge is really so important strategically. If that falls, the Ukrainians will be able to liberate Crimea. Okay, anyway. And I'm quoting, this night, air defenses repelled the group strike by 12 tactical US-made ATACMS missiles on the Crimean Bridge. All missiles were destroyed, the ministry said in a statement. Now, if I would have if I fight my neighbor and we're fighting, regardless if I attacked or he attacked me, regardless, it doesn't really matter. But from my perspective, which is a very selfish, obviously, self-interested angle, point of view, I fight the neighbor, even if I want, let's say I want to take his wife, if she looks good and she cooks and all that. Or, I know, take his house or his Lamborghini or something. Now, if he fights me back, and then he gets the weapons to shoot my family and destroy parts of my property from the other neighbor, that neighbor, I will fuck him up. Because he is 100% involved, because without him, regardless he's, you attacked, you're the bad dude, that in my books, you are helping my enemy to cause damage to me. Even if I'm the bad guy, you are involved as a good guy, because I already attacked. So I'm the bad guy, he's the good guy, but he's the good, the other guy is a good guy as well, but the good guy helps the good guy to destroy me, the bad guy. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, you know what I'm supposed to say? I'm the bad guy, take everything and enslave my population. Really? That's not gonna happen. Big countries don't do that. Strong countries. So let's go to this one. Over the past week, Ukrainian forces lost we don't care about that one. Russia's air defense repelled a strike of 12 ATACMS missiles on the Crimean Bridge tonight, destroying them, all the Ministry of Defense informed. So let's go to the Ukrainian reporting this incident or attack. Russians claim Crimean Bridge was attacked by 12 ATACMS missiles. Beautiful construction. Now, why do I tend to, let's say, believe the Russians' statements more than the Ukrainians? Because I would say every time, 99% of the times, when the Ukrainians conducted an attack on a Crimean Bridge or something, they kept quiet for about 48 hours or even more. Or, when some were assassinated in Moscow, like Daria Dugina, or that guy, I can't remember his name, in St. Petersburg. Remember in that restaurant? They kept quiet. And then after a while, they came and said, yeah, it was our guys. Yeah, it was our security services. So the same here. If this would have been a successful strike, they would wait a little bit, which is good. Always wait. Don't jump and strike back. I don't confirm, I don't deny. That's what you do. Or you say, I don't know. And that's it. If you don't know, you don't know. But remember, you can always remember later. So when the investigation is on you, you always say, if you don't want to answer, don't say, I don't want to answer that. No. I don't remember. I don't know now. I don't remember now. Why? Because in 5 minutes, after you figure out how the wind blows, you say, I remember. And you say it according to how the wind blows. That's how you do, my friends. So the same here. The Ukrainians are waiting and see what let's say the Kerch Bridge would have been destroyed. Do you think the Ukrainians would have said now, yes, we did it? No, they would wait a little bit for the, it's already a success, right? The thing was destroyed. And they will wait for the Russian reaction. And the Russian says, you are going to nuke you. It was not us. It was not us. It was an Ukrainian with 5 other guys and a woman on a yacht. They did it. All right? And we have nothing to do with it. And then after a while, they will say, yeah, it was us. Obviously, it was you, NATO, whomever. All right, let's go back to, that's why I believe the Russians, in this case, more than the Ukrainians, NATO, nothing almost that comes, almost just the blood of the Ukrainians is Ukrainian in all this. Nothing but the blood of the poor Ukrainian nation used by interest, financial interest, mind you, financial interest. It's in this, it's involved as Ukrainian and the territory, some of it. All right, the Russian Defense Ministry has claimed that the illegal constructed Crimean Kerch Bridge was attacked by 12 ATACMS missiles on the night of 15th to 16th of August. By the way, today is when the commemoration of Elvis Presley's death, right? 16th of August, 1977. What, 3 o'clock a.m. or something? 2:53, 2:30, 3:30. The Russian Defense Ministry claimed that a.m. all the missiles were supposedly downed. However, the ministry, as usual, did not provide any evidence to support this statement. Well, part of it is that this thing is still up. And then when I go to the next article coming from the Ukrainians, could prove that, yes, it was an attack. Do the Russians lie? We all lie, more or less. All right. So yes, could be. Do they exaggerate? Yeah. Do they minimize? Yes. When you lose, you minimize, depending on the circumstance. And when you win, you always maximize. I destroyed 3,000 people over there. But then when you lose, nothing. Just a half of a human being was, okay, in the air. All right, let's go to continue this little thing. So this is what they say, but then the next article from the New Voice of Ukraine is from 5 hours ago. Ukraine strikes ferry crossing in Kerch. Where exactly? Kerch. Boat in Black Sea, says Serhiy Bratchuk. Now, Kerch, where is Kerch again? Right there. The Russians claim that. These guys say, oh no, it's just these guys claim it, no evidence. But then there is some fire. Why? Because we see the smoke. Night attack on Crimea, ferry crossing in the port of Kerch and a boat in the Black Sea were targeted. Well, targeted is one thing, destroyed another thing. The statement reads, did I say destroyed here? No, it's just strikes. Explosions were reported across Crimea on the night of August 16th, with blast heard in Sevastopol, I will show you where that is, Kerch and Fedosia. The head of the occupation administration in Sevastopol confirmed a UAV attack and said air defenses were activated. He later claimed that the attack was successfully repelled by the occupiers' air defense forces. So they say, no, we we confirm UAVs, but the Ukrainians agree with that, right? Right here. UAVs, but no ATACMS missiles. Why? Because that's a war between the arms manufacturing companies, global. They say the Russian S-400s suck, our HIMARSes and Patriot are perfect. Why? Buy one, get one at, premium price, because that's the way it goes. Not the half price, premium price. So, if you noticed, all the Russians' weapons suck, and all our weapons are fantastic. When you want to make your weapon as being fantastic, you make the opponent, if you're smart, being fantastic. Say, oh my God, the X-400 are so fantastic, but we destroyed it with our missile. Therefore, you nullify that. Fantastic, but we are more fantastic. Like, for instance, you hear imbeciles when they go and fight in boxing or something, and they lose. Oh, I lost, but he's a bum. He's a bum. Yeah, but you lost from a bum. So why don't you say, well, he was a fantastic guy. I lost to a fantastic guy. That gets you close to being fantastic. But hey, what do you want? So let's see what these guys say in this one. All right, but we have Sevastopol, Kerch, and Fedosia. All right, it's clear. Sevastopol right here, Kerch here, and Fedosia, I think it's somewhere here, if I remember correctly. Zanko, is it Fedosia? Well, right here, I'm sorry. It's right here, Fedosia. So Fedosia is right here. The Russians launched drones from this area, Cape Shahuda, I think it's called, and these guys attacked Fedosia, Kerch, and Sevastopol right here. Do I think the Ukrainians attacked the Kerch Bridge? Yes, I'm 99%. I agree. I think it happened. Did the Russians destroy them all? I don't know if there were 12 or there were 3. But obviously, yes, because otherwise the Ukrainians would have already posted satellite images from the Americans, from the Pentagon, saying, yeah, we did it. Ukrainians successfully destroyed the illegal construction. So I think it happened. Now, the Ukrainians could be a lie. Yeah, could be a lie, 100%. Could be a lie. That's why I left 1%. All right, because it's a possibility. Probability? No. Possibility? Yes, could be. All right, my friends, here it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.